I didn't get an ad. Then you better get out of here until you don't. Wait. Yes. Okay, you're allowed back in. Unless I bump it up. True. But it's going to be underneath both Dirt Rally and Flashback now, so be aware of that. It's not a... It's still going to be a while. I don't... Okay, what is Dirt Rally as... What do you consider, like, an end for Dirt Rally? Like, is that going to be 50 parts of me, like, racing all around the country? I don't know what that game is. I know nothing about it. Wait, Hoonie Pop is, like, Bejeweled? I also never played Bejeweled. But, I mean, I know what sort of game that is.
Oh.
Man, that's going to suck. Is the porn at least good? Is there at least a lot of porn? Is it at least, like, interesting porn, or is it all vanilla? These are the questions that I have right now. You match symbols to get them horny. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true in real life, too, but, you know. Dirt Rally is wheel spin into a tree simulator. I hope you like trees. That's going to be at least a fun game, I think. I'm going to go into it entirely tabula rasa, and I'm going to be like, well, I said any game at all you could suggest. And it's probably going to be horrible, but we'll see. I don't know. That's a good suggestion, I think. Just like, yeah, like... I think that's like actual driving simulator type of racing, so your Forza style, whatever. So it's gonna be something, because that is a type of game I've never played at all, ever. Doc, it took me 6 hours to get to this point. I may have done something wrong. Absolutely. Come on, this is the very beginning of the game. Where did you go wrong? How could you have done this so poorly? Anyway, that's that. Play Contra? No, you gotta go through the proper avenues, which is using your channel points to suggest it. Unfortunately for right now, the channel points are at a unimaginably huge level, so you cannot suggest anything until I get some more games done, basically. There we are. Play Persona? I mean, you can suggest it. What do you want? Revelations Persona, or you want Persona? You spoke about Persona. That's totally different. Did you even watch his 3 LPs? Yes, including the one I remember. I talked like straight up. Speaking of like other LPs that I've been doing, that was the one where I talked about watching Super Great Friend play Omicron while doing the Path of Pain. And now I'm playing Omicron. It's just, it is an Ouroboros. Whatever you do, don't play Persona 3. I started the Persona series with Persona 3. I started the Megaten series with Digital Devil Saga, but, you know. I started the Persona series with Persona 3. Also, we're not talking about Persona 5. We're talking about Persona 1. P3 is great. Well, after playing P5, I don't know if I would agree. I feel like it's probably not as great as I remember it being. We'll see. Well, anyway, what was I even saying? I didn't because his energy is so low? What do you mean my energy is so low? I thought that was a good series. Also, I ain't redoing it. At least not in the way that I did the original series, so you better like it or nothing. 3 is my least favorite Persona game. I'll close to my least favorite game. Really? More than, like, Persona 1? Which was super boring, and also, like, there's a lot of stuff to be talking about with the combat system being bad. Well, then I feel like you can't really say that's your least favorite Persona game. You gotta play all of them first, you know? I played 3, 4, and 5. It's, yeah. No, wait, right. I'm forgetting what I'm even supposed to do right now. I could do more P5 editing. Not so much the editing part, but, like, doing, I prefer hype doc. That's not hype. That's just literally me speaking differently because I have more practice. It's very little difference in, like, the actual content itself, I'd like to say. So pizza, huh? What about it? I like it. I am pro pizza. Pizza. Come on. Anyway, what was I even talking about here? What about pasta? Also pro pasta. Prasta. Any more questions about foods that I like? Anyway, yeah, I was talking about, like, what about pineapple on pizza? I think it's the sour and sweetness of it provides a good contrast to the salty and savory flavor of the pizza. I am pro pineapple. Pronple. What about PB on pizza? Never had it. Couldn't tell you. Indecisider. Pro cheese? Yes, cheese, please. Please. Anyway, what are we even talking about here? Yes, I was gonna say something about, yeah, I could do, like, some, Persona 5 editing, but not so much editing. It would be more like the translation stuff. What I should do is I should do, like, actual, like, Japanese study streams again. I'm still very hesitant about doing that because it does, of course, highlight how little I actually know about the language. But I do think that that would be a lot more interesting as far as a, well, actually, no, not even more interesting. It's just, I like the idea of actually having streams where people learn stuff and it's not just meme garbage. There will be meme garbage, but I'm saying that people can also actually learn things. In between the meme garbage, you see. It's a study stream. Anyone who gives a shit for trying to learn can fuck right off. Yeah, well, you'd be surprised. The polyglot community is very, 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 very incredibly pretentious. And they love looking for reasons to make fun of people who are learning the language. It is an entire community of, well, actually, guys, they're terrible. I would know. Having learned a having to be learning a language. Excuse me, Strimmer, but you used the wrong conjugation of that verb. I've spoke English my entire life. I don't know about that. Not from what I've seen. Your English is terrible. I can't understand you through your accent. Oh, man. Yeah, learning a language is an uphill battle. For several reasons. It's the Risk of Rain 2 of, studies. Well, anyway, yeah, what I was saying, though, yeah, I should do more of that. I think that would be, we should make that actually a voice command so we can mock those people. I mean, I can just do it with my voice, too, so. Whenever you need it, just, call upon the powers of the actually. Actually? There we go. Hi, Doc, at work, can't stay. Don't worry. As you can see, we're not really doing anything of any real interest right now. Actually. Everything is interesting. And everything's connected. Well, anyway, yeah, no, it's just like, I do think that would be interesting, though. Obviously, I'm no expert on the subject, but it's like, if people actually wanted to try and learn, some of the language, I could at least give some help with that. I'm not, like, actually good at the language. However, I do know quite a bit about it. This is my favorite game ever made. It's quite good. It's a quite good game, but I have played it like 7 times for the channel now. So it's not something that I quite have nearly as much passion for as I did back in the day. You know, it's funny that Hades is kind of like a very similar sort of situation in that way. Coming right off of that. Tried to learn Japanese at one point, but I got busy with other life, so I couldn't invest the time in it. Yeah, I mean, that'll happen. It is a huge time commitment. But it's like, I know for people like me, at least, who have no life, stuff like pursuing those interests is kind of like, yeah, why not? You just got to find the right resources for it, which is one of the many reasons why I wanted to do Persona 5 from the outset. Nightmare King Grim is also my favorite boss ever. It's a really good one. Very difficult, though. Man, that one took me a long time to actually get properly. I have a little too much life. Bursting at the seams with vitality. Unless that was something about masturbation, then you should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway. Ah! How long have you been learning Japanese? Off and on for a couple years now. Yeah, a few years. It hasn't been like a really long time, but it's been super erratic. How much I have actually like committed to learning at differing points. Come on. Do an attack. Never see this character again, by the way. Do want to make that clear. Anyway, I don't know. Horton is a boss that I feel like I kind of overestimate, especially when I was like playing the Steel Soul mode for the first time. Was kind of like, I mean, not a real roadblock, but you know, like it was harder than it should be. That and Mantis Lord. What sparked your interest in learning Japanese? I was unemployed for a while. Yep. A cause of many stupid things that I do in my life. Whether it is losing like 50 pounds, learning Japanese, of course, or starting a YouTube channel. It all comes from being unemployed for a while. Should have been a Steel Soul run. You just switch to a different game once you die. I mean, we can still do that. Just, you know. Yeah, I gotta get those 10K hours in the Malcolm Gladwell expert. And then let's. Okay. What game should I switch to, though? Well, maybe I should go and actually do the true, like, the things I need to do tonight. Which is, the plan was Dirt Rally, Hades, and a Noita episode. That's what I wanted. That's what I want to accomplish, but should probably get to that. Because, I mean, I'm thinking probably Hades is going to be like a half hour. Dirt Rally, half hour, probably as like a starter, and then I will do off-screen grinding? Quote-unquote grinding? You know what I mean. Like, get some more experience with it. And then, like, an hour or so for Noita. So, it's going to be kind of late when I finish, and that's provided that I do everything on the first go. No, the thing is, it wouldn't be on stream, because these are not stream games. These are video games. Games intended for video. Mantis Lords are hard at first, but once you beat them in the Pantheon a few times... I mean, I think that's true for just about every single boss. Because the Godmaster is a very, like... has a very literal meaning to it when you think of it like you are mastering each one of the bosses. I feel like at this point, after playing that DLC for enough, that you just don't have too much trouble with so many things in the game. It's actually very thematically appropriate for what they were going for in there, while also being, you know, having a true effect on like skill level and gameplay and everything. It's neat. I think it's pretty neat, but also somewhat frustrating. I still think Godmaster was a bit much, especially for getting like the true ending and everything. They can be stream games, certainly. They're not going to be though. You gotta keep them separated, like the Offspring. Yeah. They've taught me anything, it's that. Because I love to reference that song all the time. That's what I thought you said interpolation means. No, not interpretation. You understand that it's like... the YouTube channel is not a VOD channel. I don't have a VOD channel. Such a thing does not exist. And will not exist because I tend to delete a lot of the VODs. Including this one. I hope you all enjoyed this because it is going to be deleted afterwards. However, no, that's it. What else do I really need to say about it? True ending. But is it? Yes. The VODs are cursed like mayflies. They disappear in but hours upon being created. Pray that you do not go with it. You won't, but I don't know, maybe. I'm leaving, don't want to spoil this. Fair enough, because it's like, yeah, I run this game enough to actually have, maybe not like speedrun tactics, but at least like fast go tactics. I know where I'm going at all points in time. Yeah, here's where I want to be. I'll start a VOD archive channel for you if you want to. I always say that it's just like my VODs are available for anybody to post by themselves, including monetization. If you want to monetize these VODs, go for it. You own that channel. However, no, there is no however. Just do it if you want to. For any sort of alteration, parody, and of course monetization. This has been true since like literally 2018. What do you mean, wait, what? I've been saying this since like at least then. Are you sure, Doc? I have some of the Risk of Rain streams. So do I. And I'm not gonna post them. Yeah. Whatever, this is fine. Still totally fine. That's not the first time. It's not! There's, like, plenty of times that I've said that sort of thing before. I usually say something along the lines of, until I say that it's not okay. Like, in case I do want to monetize it. But it hasn't happened for, like, 2 years now, so I think you're in the clear. Monetization, then gifting subs. Or, I don't know, go and buy yourself, like, a Prius with it. I don't care. Go and spend it all in Vegas, baby. With your filthy, ill-gotten VOD money. I'm telling you, you won't be able to, but I don't know if you somehow do. I hope somebody actually does it and links his Twitch. No. They're not going to. In Sony Vegas? Perhaps. I mean, if you wanna do that, I don't know. I have a copy of Sony Vegas that I still have yet to actually use. Because I do all of my editing with DaVinci Resolve. So, yeah. Like, I should probably switch over to that because, I don't know, DaVinci can be kind of, tumultuous to work with occasionally. But I'm just so used to it at this point that I haven't even cracked that thing open. Yeah, basically, I got it in the, one of those, like, Humble Bundle things. You remember when they were doing that and they had, like, a video editing bundle? And I'm like, oh, I might be able to use this. And then I didn't. So, here we are. Yes, DaVinci. I know about TikTok memes occasionally. Rarely. Once or twice in my life. Do links work? Nope. Not at all. Good luck, motherfucker. Zelda does, though. Oh, shut up. All right. Anyway, what were you even talking about here? It's true, Zelda does all the work. Which I believe was the tagline for Spirit Tracks. And maybe like Breath of the Wild. I don't actually know. I never played it. I still don't have a Switch. Nobody has suggested a game that would require me to get a Switch yet. I'm assuming that it's only a matter of time, but we'll see. I will link it on the Discord then. Yeah, good luck with that. Think people even know what the Discord is? Why did I do that? What if we request a game that requires a PS5? Well, then I'll have to go get a PS5. I mean, I gotta go do that with like a PS3 for Folklore eventually, so that's gonna be a lot of fun, but whatever. Zelda didn't do shit. Wasn't she in the armor the entire time? Which one was the one with the armor? Dead Cells on Nintendo Switch, and you can't suggest Dead Cells. Dead Cells has already been played. Well, except for the Phantoms. Yeah, that was important, though. Now, actually, I should probably... Wait, how much does it cost? Whatever. This'll be where the run probably ends anyway. Folklore. Yes, you're the one that has forced me to get a PS3. I still gotta go install, like, the EPSX2 anyway to even see if that works. Link still did most of the work. I don't know, I didn't play them because they look bad. Good. Okay. There's actually a lot of Zelda games I haven't played. I should probably, like, at some point in time play Breath of the Wild, but again, that would require me to go and buy a Switch, which is kind of an expensive purchase. Okay. You should test the emulator. I mean, I have EPSXE, but not EPSXE2 working on my machine, so maybe it's fine. I guess we're gonna have to see. There we go. Ask you multiple times about rules. Glad you didn't have any. Yeah, it's true. Look, I didn't say that I'm not going to do it. I just said that I don't like having to spend money. Because I'm greedy. And I keep losing out on monetization of videos like Hades due to people daring me to do things, basically. Otherwise, I would use the sick profits I got from that, of course. You should play some of the popular games. Yeah, I'm playing Hades right now. Actually, no, I'm playing Hollow Knight, but I was playing Hades on the channel. She wanted to flex your wealth? No, I want more wealth. That's what I want. Where's my more wealth? I'm still not even rich enough to get into golden showers yet. Here I am stuck with other other more pedestrian fetishes. Come on. You people gotta help me get to the point where I'm rich enough to get into golden showers. Anyway, okay, there's that. I died and whatever. Oh, Forger has an update. Oh, multiplayer. Well, kind of pointless for me. Oh, yeah, also there was Bloodstained, which has the Vampire update, where you can now play as a Vampire, which I would like to play, but I mean, I'm kind of working with a bunch of other series right now anyway. Bloodless. You remember the boss Bloodless? She was the naked woman with the big boobas. Vampyr. Come on, you remember. Anyway, she's a playable character now. Oh man, Noita is apparently leaving early access on October 15th. Why is that up here? Well, anyway. Okay, well, that's it for stream then, I suppose. It was terrible, and this is why I'm going to be deleting it. So I hope for your VOD channel you already have it downloaded. Because I'm doing it right now. I'm already going to Twitch, and I'm going to delete it. Oh, here it comes. It's not even 1 hour. Fine, I'll give it 13 more seconds, and then go watch Retromation. It looks like he's streaming right now. Yep. Should, and I won't need to do a raid. It'll automatically send you right to his channel, I think. It should, right? Anyway. No raids.